Alright, so this is episode number 47. We are here in the Black Emporium, but we are going to head to Darktown, I think. And, I don't know, should we do Gamlen's quest, or should we head outside and do some of the other quests? We can do Gamlen's. Let's do some of our companion quests. That sounds fun. Okay, so we can also turn it on the loose. We're not going to turn that in right away. Let's head to Darktown for now. We also could do Sebastian's quest, which I'm excited for, because I want to see who this emissary of the Divine is. Even though I think I already know, or at least can offer a good guess. I know who I hope it is. It also could just be somebody that we've never met before, but that would be sad.
Are you the ones who sent the note about the gem of Kiroshek?
We were beginning to think you wouldn't show. It's rude to keep people waiting, you know? It's not like I don't got things to do.
To inconvenience an upstanding citizen such as yourself? My, where are my manners?
Don't talk down to me. I ain't stupid. See, we was hired to give you a note. But this gem of Kiroshek thing the note talks about, we decided we want that instead. You better hand it over.
That doesn't make a lot of sense, because I don't have it. Yeah.
I was told to come here to get the gem. Why would you think I have it?
You have it. Or you can take us to whoever does. That's what I think. We aren't going anywhere
Well, you are
without
a lunatic.
that gem.
I wander in here by accident
And you're
sometimes,
not going
trying to
anywhere.
get home from the last bit. It's a scary place.
Don't give them an inch!
All over the lightning storm. Good job, Meryl.
To
I
worry
didn't do that much damage, actually.
Better luck in the next life.
Got all of them. The Wallop Mallet.
Isn't there a mallet hanging on the wall in Gamlen's house?
Gamlen, this gem is very pretty. I can understand your obsession with it. Remember the game, Wallop? Find the place your Wallop Mallet came from. Your answers are there. Injury kit. Can probably use those at some point. We've already explored this area. I do remember doing that not too long ago. So let's head back to Gamlen and see what this mallet is. And more importantly, where it came from. Because I guess the gem is there. And you can't go straight to Gamlen's house, can we? No, we can't. On the bright side, maybe wandering around Lowtown at night, we'll find some more bandits or some more loot or something. Make things interesting.
Why are you still here, Varric?
Starkhaven's too pretentious for me, and Cumberland's too boring.
You always say you hate commitment, but here you are, 6 years later, still at Hawke's side.
Dabbling. I thought you'd have noticed by now. I lie a lot.
Yeah, 6 years. So far we are 7 years into the game, and I assume there's a 3-year jump, probably at the very end, like in the final cutscene or something. Oh, okay, you know what it is? I bet it's 3 years between Act 3 and the, what do they call those? Like the bookmarking scenes, like the ones between Varric and Cassandra. That must be 3 years in the future, so the game technically takes place over the course of 10 years. What do they call that when they do like scenes like that to bookmark a novel? There's a word for it that we learned in like AP Lit, and I don't know what it is, but I remember like when I heard about Dragon Age, it reminded me of that class. Anyway, let's talk to Gamlen. I'm gonna look it up after this because it's annoying me now.
What do you want now?
What in the maker's name is a Wallop Mallet?
Haven't played Wallop since I was a kid. Still got my mallet up on the wall, though. Last time I was any good at something.
That I can believe. He's not curious as to why I'm asking. Not a smart man. Alright. It came from... Was it made from the tree? That seems a little... Well, I guess it's a tree. It grows back. He just like cut off an old branch. It also could have like, branches die and fall off sometimes. I think. Alright, then I guess we have a new destination.
Strange. I always thought I'd wind up arresting you someday.
If I ever decide to get caught, Aveline,
The
you'll
Venadar
be the
tree is
guard
where
I
we
let
need to
catch
go.
me.
Let catch you.
Decide to get caught didn't trip you up, though. Good to know.
I'm always, like, I need to like stop moving whenever they start talking, because I'm always afraid to trigger another conversation now. It's a bad way to design a game, in my opinion. I mean, I understand there's some conversations that need to trigger when you get to a certain area, but when at all possible, they should delay them. If it doesn't hurt. Alright.
I can't believe they used the wood from a Vanandel tree to make this wallop mallet.
That's what I said.
It's just a child's toy.
Wallop mallet? You must be the one I'm supposed to give this note to.
Okay.
Did someone ask you to give this to me?
I was given a few coins to hand this over to whoever came asking about wallop mallets. Unfortunately, the person was hooded, and it was dark. I didn't get a good look.
Gamlen's contact.
Obviously a human, though. No mistaking that. Even hooded, you all look alike.
Unless Gamlen is setting me
To a
up.
warehouse next. It's like a treasure hunt.
It is, and I'm not sure what we're going to find, but... A notice scrawled in the back of the bill. Bill of lading, Smelly's Fish Guttery, crate 1013. Gamlen, I'm sure you're losing patience by now, but what is one small trip to the warehouse district after waiting 20 years to get your hands on the gem? Find the crate noted on this bill. Enjoy your search. Actually, I'm starting to think this is probably a trap for Gamlen that we are going to spring instead. Where is the warehouse, though? Probably by the docks. That would make sense. Alright, to the docks, then. And we'll see what lies in store. I wonder... It must be some kind of trap, because who would just give up a gem? If it's that valuable, they'd probably want to keep it for themselves. Probably during the daytime. Where are the docks? There they are. Duh, the giant anchor. Alright, so you have to go there at night. Wonder if the Qunari compound has been changed into something else, or if it's all boarded up now, or what exactly is going on there. Oh, that's cool. Is that new? I don't know. Slave hunters. Are they just here looking for slaves, or are they here for... what's his name in particular? Fenris. That was a wasted strike.
This one will fetch a handsome price.
Hold in there, Varric. We're coming for you.
Let's finish this!
Every battle is training for the next.
It's a good philosophy. I don't think we've explored here. I don't want to explore the disused passage again, though. Hopefully a quest will take us down there eventually. We can explore it then. Hey, there's a Qunari sword. It's actually really good, because that's like 1200 XP. That's a lot of experience. Does it tell you? Yeah, it's... that whole quest is like... more than half a level. So who is this? Me? It's supposed to be, or what? Somebody, I mean, I guess it's like, it's somebody crushing a Qunari head. Like, that's gotta be me. Does that happen if the Qunari are vanquished but not killed? Or is it a different statue? Like, I don't know. That's not a very good likeness. They must only have the one statue. It'd be nice if they had, like, 6 different statues, even if they're all, like, masked. At least make, you know, one per gender per class, but I guess they didn't have time since the game was kind of rushed. Okay. Hopefully this is the end of this scavenger hunt. More slaves. Let's finish off this guy and then we'll get... oh, I'm getting attacked.
How about you?
Like I said earlier, oh, I didn't use explosive strike. I could have sworn I did. the less potions you have, the better your chance of getting them on the drop.
You will fall!
And in fact, if you want to make money and don't mind a little bit of tedium, you can empty all your potions in your chest in your house. Basically, accept like one potion every time you get some. And then, ooh, a master chest. And then you'll find a lot that way. Nice longbow, but I'll probably have to sell it. Alright, I'm tempted to explore the disused passage, but again, I'm not going to be a super completionist. And hopefully we're not missing anything good by not going down there. If I remember, I'll go down there later, but for now I want to get this quest done. Maybe we can go down there after.
Let's go search for those crates.
I am... It was 10:23, wasn't it? Might as well loot these, though. Why do I feel like there's going to be traps in here? Like actual, like, physical traps. The shadow scared me. I thought it was actually one of them. Actually, do I remember this? It might be down by the water. I seem to remember something being down by the water. Ring. That I had difficulty finding? Was it? It might have even been earlier in this Let's Play. We'll see in a second. See, there you go, health potion. Which we might not have had otherwise. Alright, let's run around here again just to double check. Any more chests? Nope. Alright. So let's check up in this area. And I'll kind of put in... Yep, I think I see it down there. 10:23, now it's right there, okay. Well, in that case, let's grab whatever's down here. And then we'll come back and get the crate. It did say 10:23, right? Not 10:39? I could be wrong. Enigma of Kirkwall, another one of those things from the Band of Three. There seem to be much more than 3 in the Band of Three. Or I guess it's possible they just write more than one note apiece. Alright. So let's take this chest and see what happens.
Looks like we found the crates.
Something seems off. It's a trap!
Really? Called it. Okay. Pinpoint strikes. I guess we're out of poison now. That's actually a... That's cool they made an actual trap. Okay, so let's use one of these things. This commander here is doing... What is he doing? A buff or something? At least he's not a mage, so he's not like... That's my fireball, I think. Wow, that was a good AoE. Good job, Varric and Isabella. No, Isabella. No. I'm probably gonna use one of these. You know what? You're gonna have to as well, and you... I think you might be okay, because they're almost dead. I don't think I have... Oh, I do have a stack built up. Sweet. I can probably one-shot that guy then. And I can backstab him. Before he shoots me. There you go. Tempted to hit this. Also tempted not to. Hey, I lived. Glad I didn't in that case. Bottle of aged Antivan brandy. Alright, a note for Gamlen and a stamina.
I'm surprised they sent so many men just...
Oh. Okay, go to the sink, a cavern outside Kirkwall.
to capture someone like...
Bring Gamlen to the caverns when we first met. If he's not alive, you won't get a single copper.
It's time to end this charade.
So they want Gamlen alive. Must be an old friend of his. But for what nefarious purpose, I wonder. Alright, well I guess we might as well finish up this quest then, because it is getting interesting. Smetty's Fish Gutter. Sounds like a lovely place to visit, doesn't it? Let's go to the disused passage first, though, because I didn't really want to leave the city right away. But I guess what I'm thinking now is maybe I'll do this passage, go outside the city, do Gamlen's quest, end the episode, and then next episode I'll spend outside of the city, visiting the Bone Pit and other areas.
Should have let the Canary take over.
Disagree with you there. Sorry, bud. kind of want to save the bone quest a little bit as well, just because I think it's kind of cool.
Where else can I go?
If it's the quest I'm remembering. Ah. Alright. One of the prime rules of RPGs, always go to the dead end first. In this case, the dead end is up here. Oh, Rivani Talisman. It's a gift for probably Isabella.
Sick as sin, but I outlived the Viscount.
That is true.
Watch your back! Now you go down!
That assassin
Face me!
doing some damage there.
I stand for
Alright, I'm gonna have to use this.
all of us.
See, I mean, I guess he's an assassin, but that was a one-shot. There was nothing I could have done against that. So it's like, if you don't have a heal or a reviver, it's just a huge disadvantage. Alright, we got him pinned down. Stamina drop. That assassin's gotta go. I just don't have anything to give to him. Alright, let's kill. There's two of them, okay. Maybe it was two of them hitting me together. See, they have a ton of health. But no, my character can't have a ton of health. Alright. Oh, he dodged it. That kind of sucks. Finish off that guy, and that guy's still alive. Great. These quests are getting kind of hard. I don't mind, it just means... Is there a blood mage? Is that blood magic, or is that Meryl's blood magic? Hopefully it's Meryl's. Is she actually in blood mage mode, though? No. Maybe it's one of his moves? I don't know, I'm worried, though. Alright, I don't see the assassin, but I think he's just himself. Yep, there he is. Yeah, it's not worth it. Maybe I should give Ferret some better abilities. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and use an injury kit while I'm here. Don't destroy those again by accident. I'm guessing injury kits work the same way. The less you have, the more you get. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm going to save this. I don't have any of my buffs going, so let's get all of them going. See, I always feel like I'm cheating by using all this stuff, but I mean, these are hard fights. And I don't know what goes into this Mighty Offense potion, but I'm going to use it, because we have 5. Might as well use it at some point. And I know if I follow my instincts, I'm never going to end up using it, so might as well override those instincts and just go ahead and do it. That's right, Bonnie Lem always has good stuff, don't you, Bonnie? Carda's right hand. That actually might be one of the best weapons in the game as well. I'll have to consider that. And I'll have to look up again what the best ones actually are. That's definitely a really nice weapon. You can tell because it takes 41 dexterity to use. Some crit chance, 10% critical damage, which is great in my case because I do like all crits, some attack, chance to stun. Blade of the Many. Sounds like a Mass Effect reference. Not bad either, with some AoE damage and 2 upgrade slots. That could be better than this one, I think. Circlet of the Dreamer. So these are like some mage stuff. This is really nice. 2 edge, you can't get it earlier. Enemies drop better equipment and more coin. 4% attack speed I really like, and some other nice upgrades too. But again, just way too expensive for me to consider at this point in the game. Maybe later. Good to know that his shop is still here and doing well.
Don't like dark tan? Die a little.
Ouch, that's kind of rude, but okay. More slave graffiti, and speaking of dead ends, but there are some bones here. Nothing great, but still worth exploring. Alright, so we're going to head out of these sewers, and I guess that's about it for our city exploration. We'll do the other companion quests when we come back to the city after our day out of town. Have I been up here? I don't think I have, but forgive me if I have. Well, nothing up here anyway. Alright. So we'll head back to the docks, I guess, and then from there we will leave the city. And At this point, I'm kind of wishing I was changing characters. Actually, let's explore the Knorri compound first, if we even can. No, I guess not. All boarded up. The chantry symbol is there now. What kind of statue is that? Guy's like a horn on his head. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Kind of weird looking. Guess they're still building it though. It's Unicorn Man with spear. But okay, yeah, I think we're going to we'll stick with this party for now. And we'll leave the city. We still have plenty of time to change our party around and give all our companions equal screen time. Gamlen's greatest treasure is at the sink. So that's where we're going. Alright, didn't autosave. Let's summon my puppy again. And of course I want to backtrack just to make sure there's nothing there. Nope. Just the exit. Would be kind of nice to have stealth to start combat. Let's backstab him.
You go through me before anyone else.
Oh, giant spiders.
Face me. I stand for all of us.
There we go. See, it might be a smarter rotation to open up with the big hitters, then build the stacks for Explosive Strike. It might be more DPS overall, especially in shorter battles. But I like to kind of wait until I have like a tactical view of the battle first, when things are actually starting to heat up, so I know who I should be using my big attacks against. Okay, there's a passage over here. I'm guessing it's blocked. Pretty much a typical cave, even though we haven't been to a cave for a little while. Another quick save. This way is a door. Is this way also a door, or is this way blocked off? That answers that, doesn't it?
Now you fall.
See, build up stacks, Explosive Strike, Assassinate, Twin Fangs. They go down quick, don't they? Nice short battle there. I'm betting we're gonna find like at least one resource node in this cave somewhere. Not up here though. Just a chest up here. This might just be a huge loop as well, which I would be okay with. Or is it a dead end? Oh, like gauntlets, but of course they're not better than what we currently have. See, I really like her outfit, but I feel like the boots and gloves don't really make sense until you have the whole Garb of the Champion outfit going on. We'll get that in due time. I have no doubt. Alright, so we've explored most of this cave. That must mean that we have to go over this way to find this gem, Gamlen's greatest treasure. Wonder if it's not literally a gem, like if it's a person or something. Probably not though, probably is an actual gem in this case. Gamlen's many things, but I don't think he's a slaver. Is this it?
So Gamlen couldn't even be bothered to come himself. I should have expected he'd send you, cousin.
You never told me you had a cousin.
I have a cousin. Gamlen never told you.
He has a daughter?
Of course he didn't. Why would he?
Sorry to interrupt this touching family reunion, but we have unfinished business here.
Veld! What are you doing here?
Mekkel is dead. That bitch killed him.
Insult me again.
Oh, that's a...
And it won't just be this Mekkel who died by my hand.
Do you really think your threats will work? You killed my brother.
That doesn't make sense. Mekkel was just supposed to hand over the note.
You really think we didn't read it?
They do
We
look
know
similar.
about the gem charade. Hand it over. I won't let Mekkel's death be for nothing.
Maybe he is the she is
You
the
let
gem.
your brother go up against someone like Hawke for a stupid gem. You know what? I did find the gem, but you're not getting your pathetic little hands on it, Veld.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
Well, that works out anyway.
You go through me before anyone else.
He's got like a rolling to death thing going on there, doesn't he?
Make it good.
I was going to use my Assassin's Mark, but I don't really need it.
Don't give him an inch! How many of you got, Hawke? You're gonna regret this!
Help for the throat! Somebody, help me!
A lot of mercenaries here. Enemy Mubari. We'll have some of our cooldowns back soon, though. There we go. More where that came from. Get precise strikes going. Pinpoint strikes ready.
Get back! Stop me!
Mercenary assassins. Let's go use this on him. There we go. Taste of their own medicine. Meryl's a little low. Hopefully she doesn't have Vagron with him. Good, perfect.
You're pretty useful in a fight.
You
don't
say
take
that.
after Gamlen at all. And I wouldn't have taken you for his daughter. What with being able to fight. I guess I should take that
Was
as
she
a compliment.
fighting? I didn't actually notice.
My mother, Mara. She left Gamlen before I was born.
Smart
He
woman.
was so fixated on finding that stupid gem. I doubt he even noticed she was gone. She told me about Gamlen before she died last year. I didn't even know about him. You told Veld you had the gem. Were you lying? Not at all. I found the gem. I managed to pull off what Gamlen couldn't. You say Gamlen is obsessed with this gem, but he never mentioned it before your note turned up. Maybe he didn't want you to know about it.
I'm going to say this one, even though I think it's actually rather unlikely.
He mentioned he lost a lot searching for the gem. Maybe he gave up on it. That would be a surprise, to say the least. Next time you want to talk to someone, maybe try knocking on their door first. Oh yes, that sounds brilliant. Just show up on his doorstep and say, "Hi, I'm your daughter." I doubt that would go over well. I just wanted to see, I don't know, how far he'd go for something he really wanted. And then he doesn't even show up. I baited him with the one thing I thought would get his attention.
Interesting. There's no middle ground here. Like, he is an ass, but I mean, he's also like her uncle. Like, he's, he's a little selfish and ill-mannered, but he's not evil. But yeah, I gotta say, see, he is an ass. I think I want her to say that because that's more in character. But I also don't want to like ruin any potential of having them have a happy relationship. Yeah, I'm just gonna RP this anyway and go with this one.
He isn't very trustworthy. And he smells. Yet you still treat him like family.
Well, he's
There
still
must
family.
be something good about him.
He's just smelly family.
I don't know what to do. What do you think?
Interesting. You should meet your father and give me... Oh, I want to say the first one. But I kind of think she would say the second one. Then again, I don't think she's really selfish as much as adventurous. Because being the champion of Kirkwall, obviously she has the mansion, and money really isn't an object at this point. Even though in-game it actually is. Yeah, I mean, family's important to her too. Even if it isn't a strange cousin and a shifty uncle. I mean, they're all... Hawke has left now besides Bethany, and we get to see her, like, what, once every 3 years? So, we'll go with this one.
I think you should go talk to Gamlen. Does he even know about you? I'm not sure.
I wouldn't throw away the chance if I were you.
Maybe give him a chance before you write him off. I think I will. Having a cousin turned out to be a good thing. Maybe having a father will too.
Just don't get your hopes up too high. Alright, well, let's gather up our loot first. The Whaler. A nice long sword. Could Aveline use that? Probably not. It's alright, but I think what she has now is still better. So let's finish exploring here first. And I guess we'll return to the city just to complete the quest in this episode. And see how things turn out. Even though it'd make more sense to do the rest of the outside the city stuff. And then head back. We can make this a quick day trip. I admit I am a little curious.
Done.
Superior dagger. Not bad, but not better either. Alright, so let's head back and finish up this quest then. Alright, load down. And then, I don't know, I'm not sure if next episode I'll either do all the outside of town stuff or I might do some companion quests first. These like Isabella's and Justices and whoever else we have. Especially Justice because, or Andrews and Justice. Because I feel like they're really important in this act, being, you know, the whole theme is Templars
behind Bianca?
versus mages.
There's a story behind everything,
and that's like
Daisy.
Andrews' thing.
So tell me.
I can't.
Why not?
There was a girl, and I made a promise. Bianca is the only story I can never tell.
Oh,
You can't say that. Now I want to know even more.
right?
That was the idea, Daisy.
So I think, and this is a very, very, very minor spoiler, so I'm not gonna, so I'm gonna go ahead and share it. But in Inquisition, I believe there is actually a character named Bianca, just because I was on the wiki one day looking up stuff for, I guess, Origins, and I noticed on one of the, like the sidebar things where it has other articles, there was a Bianca somebody and a picture of a female dwarf. So I feel like we actually get to meet Bianca in that game. Or it could just be a coincidence. But I seem to remember the name.
You've got to realize this is kind of new to me. I didn't know Mara had a baby. If I did, I would have, I don't know, gone after her or something.
She used to say I was so much like you, and I didn't even know who you were. I guess I wanted to see for myself. I need some time to think about all this, but if it's all right, I'd like to come back and talk more.
I think I'd like that. Keep, safe.
Wonder if her appearance changes too with your character, because I know Gamlen
Looks like you two had a good talk.
It was bloody awkward, that's what.
Which is a really cool feature.
She looks nothing like you. Thank the maker for small miracles,
Really?
That's certainly true.
Hey. You know, I may not say this very often, but I'm glad you're one of the family. But seriously, next time, stay out of my damn business, girl.
Me too, Gamlen, but only by a hair. Alright, well, I'm glad we got that worked out, and things could have ended a lot worse. I don't know what happened to that gem, though. I guess she kept it, but I don't really need it that badly. We are going to end this episode here now, and as much as I really want to keep playing, I really should be getting some sleep, because I have to get up in like 6 hours. It's funny, because like, at times it's hard to get up the energy to start playing this game and to make Let's Plays, but I'd rather just like relax and watch TV or something easy like that. But once I do, I like, can't stop playing, because the game is actually pretty fun to play. But we will hold off till tomorrow, and I will see you guys then in episode number 48, I think. Well, whatever episode it is, I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching.